you are feeling lost, and when you are like almost like you're paddling around in the sea, and I don't know, and it's just kind of waves all around, and I don't know where I'm going, and it, you know, and we're just sort of in like that you said, that funk, that stalemate, that sort of plateau. And what I get a lot of the time, the feeling that I was getting when I was listening to you was that it's actually the worst part of that is the anxiety of, should I have direction? Should I have purpose? Should I know where I'm going? Other people seem to, like we were talking about in a previous episode about social comparison. Mm-hmm. And if it wasn't for all of those, would you be okay? I'd like maybe ask yourself, why do I need to know what I'm doing? Why do I need to have purpose and direction? Not to say that having purpose and direction is wrong, more to say, what's the motivation within me? Where is this coming from? This feeling of, I need to know where I'm going. I need to know what I'm doing this year. I need to know where my life is going towards. So is there a part of you, actually, that's okay? That's actually very calm and at peace, not knowing what's going to happen and not having purpose and direction for now? Because if you think about it, in the times with the sea and the waves are coming and you don't know where you are or where's the land, you know, where's the horizon, what will happen eventually is it all calms down. It's just a natural part of the cycle of life. We'll go through times that are more turbulent and times that are more clear. And so it will calm down. And maybe all that we need to do in those times is just take care of ourselves and allow it to pass, because it will always pass. Mm-hmm. And secondly, is that where is this? So this drive for, I need to know where I'm going. Other people do, is coming from fear. Okay, it's the fear of not knowing, the fear of not knowing what's going to happen in your life, the fear of other people are doing it better than me. Maybe I need to do what they're doing. And if you watch what's happened there, from being calm and centered of, here I am, you know, no purpose and direction, but I'm at peace. We've lost the peace to then look around us and say, hang on, I should know what I'm doing. So if we're coming from that place, from fear, we would want to maybe turn away from it, because fear puts us in a place of less clarity. Mm-hmm. I was just talking about this in the video. When we're in fear, we're in the primitive parts of our brain, the amygdala, and it shuts off the prefrontal cortex, and the frontal lobe. So where all your critical thinking and your conscious decision making is happening. So if you're in fear, you're probably not going to find clarity there. Yeah. Because in survival mode, things look very, very different. In survival mode, it's like attacks coming from which direction, dangers coming from which direction, trouble is coming from which direction, and we're not thinking critically and we're not thinking logically. So my best advice for you in those times is just to relax, and as we say in lifeguarding, you float to live. Just float. Stop fighting against the waves. Stop fighting against the turmoil and the not knowing, and instead just relax, lie down, float, and enjoy it for a bit. It will pass, and there'll be clarity again. A lot of the time, this little let's say a storm that's happening in the heads, we just need to kind of get out of it and come back to come back to the basics, as Jing was saying. Go back to basics. Walk, breathe. That's all I need to do right now. What do you need to do right now to stay alive? Breathe. Okay? Move and breathe. That's it. The basics of life. Throw everything else out the window. And this brings me to the second point that I was getting with it. Let's say you're looking around. I don't have purpose. I don't have direction. As I was mentioning before, take a look at the reasons that you need it. Okay? Are the reasons that you need it because other people have it? Are the reasons that you need it because other people think you should have it? Society or parents?
Right.
Yeah. What is the one thing? What is the one thing that we want? Why even have purpose? Why even have direction? Well, because we want to do these things and have these things in our life and have our life set up in this way that our brain then thinks, now I can rest because everything is acceptable to me. The present moment is now acceptable to me. Everything is set up in this way. I can rest. I can appreciate the present moment because I've done it. That's what we're chasing when we're chasing this purpose and direction. So if all we really want, and this is the only reason to have any purpose in any direction, is because what we think will give us happiness and peace. That's it. if you really examine and get to the bottom and lose that this will be good and she thinks that will be good and parents think this and society will be this and she has that and that they look really happy and they have that family and they look really happy. Lose it. What do you want right now? We want happiness and peace. That is it. Okay. So how about skip the middleman? Is it possible? Is it possible? Because let's say you're watching everyone hustling and driving action. They're only doing that for the same reason. They just want to find a moment where everything is acceptable and they can rest and absorb and enjoy it and enjoy the moment, because it's now they have enough money or enough freedom and or the person they love or the family they want and the house they want. They have it now. I can rest. The moment is good. The present moment is acceptable to you. So I'd like to say, is it possible that the present moment can be acceptable to you right now? You can skip the hustle and find happiness in this moment. Is that possible? Skip the middleman. You don't need the hustle. You don't need the drive to achieve the goal, which is happiness and peace. You can give that to yourself at any moment simply by accepting where you are, even if that is, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm lost. I can't move. I can't do anything. I've never succeed at anything. I don't have any purpose. I don't have any direction. Ask yourself the question: is it possible that I can be okay with this? Is it possible I can accept myself and my life? Just give myself a break. And then you'll find that happiness and peace that you're looking for. It's the, as you're saying, setting the goal. The goal, if you look what happens in your mind, visually, there's the goal of my life. It's kind of off there, right? There's my life, my perfect life with the happy family, best career, the passion, living my passion and helping people and living in the place that I want, wherever. There it is, okay? That's not the present moment. Okay, even if you were to get there, even if you were to get the goal, the whatever, your dream life, you still have to accept it in the present moment. And if you set it there, you're missing it. You're set up, that now is not good enough. Their dream life is good. I can accept that. I cannot accept this. If you do that, you'll never actually ever get to that state of happiness because you're missing the present moment where you need to receive it.
Yeah, I love that. This is so beautiful.
You need to receive now. If you can't receive now, if you can't receive in the present moment that is now, you won't be able to receive in the present moment of your dream life in the future in your mind. So skip the middleman. It's okay. You don't need to have it all figured out to achieve the goal, which is happiness, alignment, and acceptance with the present moment.